probabilities zero point 0.3, 0.4, 0.3. Okay, their probabilities are given. The source is connected to the receiver. Connected to the receiver. As shown in the figure. Shown in the figure. Calculate all the entropies and mutual information. Okay, this is the question. Okay, please look, all of you. Here the question is, we have to calculate all the entropy. First, I'll write what is given. Okay, that figure is given to you. Note down the figure. X1 is transmitted, Y1 is received. X1 is transmitted, Y2 is received. X2 is transmitted, then Y2 is received. X3 is transmitted, Y3 is received. X3 is transmitted, Y2 is received. You see this, here some arrow mark is given. Nearby the arrow mark, some probabilities will be written. 0.2, 1, okay, 0.3, 0.7, like this. Okay. So now these are the things given to you. Here the question is, a discrete source emits x1, x2, x3 with the probabilities. Okay. So what is the meaning? This is the source symbols. Source symbol probabilities are given. The source is connected to the receiver as shown in the figure. Calculate all the entropies and mutual information. So listen carefully what is the given thing. Source symbols are going to be, okay, this is the solution. Source symbols are going to be x1, x2, x3. Their probabilities are equal to 0.3, 0.4, 0.3. Okay. And then what is this diagram? This diagram, this is source actually. And this is destination. Source, we have three symbols, their probabilities are given. Okay, and what is this probability means? This probability is called conditional probability. Inside the diagram, this diagram is called a channel diagram. Okay, this diagram is called channel diagram. Channel diagram or channel transition diagram. Okay, channel transition diagram. Okay, so in this channel transition diagram, whatever the probability is given, that probability is the conditional probability. Already we have come across, when the error is existing in the transmission, conditional probability is existing. So what is that conditional probability? Probability of Yj given Xi. Okay, probability of Yj given Xi is existing. Okay, x1, x2, x3, row wise, column wise, y1, y2, y3. You see this probability of y1 given x1. Okay, that is going to be 0.8. Okay, probability of y2 given x1, this value is 0.2. Y3, probability of y3 given x1, no connection, 0. Next one. Okay, probability of y1 given x2. Y1 given x2, there is no connection between y1 and x2, 0 you put. And the probability of y2 given x2 is 1 actually. Probability of y3 given x2 is 0. Okay, no connection. And the probability of y1 given x3 is no connection. Probability of y2 given x3 is 0.3. Okay, probability of y3 given x3 is 0.7. Okay, very important thing you have to understand from this. Okay, please listen. Once again, I'll explain, because only one problem I am going to do. Remaining things you have to understand. Okay. So here you see, according to this diagram is called channel transition diagram. Okay, this matrix is channel transition matrix. Okay, so this matrix is written based on this diagram only. So source side we have three symbols that is given actually. We know destination symbol, there are three symbols are given here. M is equal to 3 and destination symbols are n. N is equal to 3. This case is M is equal to n case actually. Okay, I hope you know what is M, what is n. Okay, so you see this, there are three symbols in the source side, three symbols in the destination side. Okay, three symbols in the destination side. So here probability of Yj given Xi, you see row, you see this X is row, Y is column. Here I am going to fill this matrix. How I am going to fill? It is based on the connection between transmitter and receiver. You take this Y1, this is Y1 and this is X1. Probability of Y1 given X1. Okay, this one is nothing but probability of Yj given Xi is equal to probability of Y1 given X1. Probability of Y, kindly recollect your channel matrix, what we have seen, Y3 given X1. Okay, probability of y1 given x2, probability of y2 given x2, probability of y3 given x2. Okay, probability of y1 given x3, probability of y2 given x3, probability of y3 given x3. Okay, these matrix, these values are available inside the diagram. So here you see the diagram, you see here this value is 0.8 actually. Okay, I have written probability of y2 given connection between y2 and x1. The corresponding probability is 0.2. y3 and x1 is not connected, that is taken as 0. And you see the next connection, no connection between y1 and x2, that make it as 0. Then y2 x2 is connected, I have put 1 here. You refer this matrix and this value. And the next one is y3 and x2 is not connected, that is made as 0. Okay, next one y1 and x3 is not connected, that is 0. y2 and x3 is connected 0.3, y3 x3 is connected 0.7. Okay, this matrix is very much useful. Okay, please any one of you please tell me, okay, what is the condition existing, what is the property existing in this channel matrix? One of you please tell me. Refer the previous class notes. I have written one property based on this. Students, please respond. I am totally unhappy. You are not at all answering anything. I have spent lot of time for introducing these things. What is the property existing in conditional probability matrix? Any one of you, please. I have written.
Sum of all the elements in any row of the channel is
sum of all the elements in any row. You take any row, you see first row answer is equal to 1. Second row, when you add all the elements, answer is equal to 1 actually. Here also 1, here also 1. Okay, sum of all the elements. Sum of all the elements are elements in any of the row is equal to 1, means you can say that that is a conditional probability matrix. Okay, conditional probability matrix. Conditional probability matrix. Okay, this matrix is given, you should be able to draw the diagram. Okay, this matrix, sometimes I will be giving the matrix, I can easily write. Okay, it's a 3 cross 3 matrix. 3 cross 3 means you can easily take that. Okay, 1 2 3. Okay, here also 1 2 3, 3 symbols in source side, 3 symbols in destination side. Okay, so you see this y1 x1 is connected. Okay, let this is x1 x2 x3, this is y1 y2 y3. Okay, next one, you see this y1 x1 is connected, corresponding probability 0.8. y2 x1 is connected, corresponding probability is equal to 0.2. Okay, y3 is not connected, no connection. Next one, you see here only one component is available, that is y2 x2. y2 x2 is connected, the corresponding conditional probability is equal to 1 actually. Then y2 x3 is connected. Okay, y2 x3 is connected, the corresponding conditional probability is 0.3. Okay, y3 x3 is connected, corresponding probability is equal to 0.7. So diagram is given, you should be able to write the conditional probability. Conditional probability matrix is given, you should be able to, okay, it is a vice versa. Okay, okay, you have to be very much careful when you take this conditional when you take this matrix. Okay, you should be able to write the you should be able to draw the conditional probability diagram, that is the channel diagram. Channel diagram is given, you should be able to write the matrix. Okay, our job is over. Hereafter calculation only. All of you understood this, how the diagram can be made, how to write the conditional probability matrix? Students, please respond. Be active in the morning time. Be active in the morning time. Please say yes or no.
Yes, sir. We
Yes,
understood.
sir.
Yeah. Thank you. I will proceed now. So now you see here source symbols are given. So what are the the question is, we have to find out all the entropies and we will see the significance. All the entropies means h of x, source entropy, h of y, and h of x comma y, joint entropy, h of x by y, okay, h of y by x, okay, then mutual information I of x comma y. These are the things we have to find. Okay, all the entropy. First we will be finding h of x. H of x is going to be calculated with the help of source symbols. Source symbol and probabilities are given. Okay, source symbol, probabilities are given. You see this h of x, how to calculate? H of x is going to be calculated with the help of source symbol, where x is equal to x1, x2, x3. Their probabilities are given. Okay, 0.3, 0.4, 0.3. The probabilities are given. I can calculate h of x is equal to minus summation over I is equal to 1 to capital M. Okay, pi log base to pi. Okay, minus is outside, 0.3 log base to 0.3 plus 0.4 log base to 0.4 plus 0.3 log base to, okay, log base to 0.3. Okay, answer is going to be, okay, answer is going to be 1.57 bits per symbol is the answer. This is the source entropy. Put the heading. Okay, source entropy. Okay, source entropy. Now what we are going to, right now we have P of x is available and P of yj given xi is available. So with that, what we can calculate? We can calculate the joint, okay, joint probability matrix we can calculate, because we are going to calculate joint entropy. H of y cannot be calculated because we do not know about destination symbol and its probabilities, we do not know. So by the right now what we can do, we know P of x and P of y by j. P of y by yj given xi we know. That's why we are going to calculate joint probability matrix. Kindly recollect, 1-2 classes before I gave this problem also. Probability of xi comma yj is equal to probability of xi into probability of yj given xi. Okay, JPM is given. JPM is consisting of 3 properties. Kindly recollect all JPM properties. Okay, so we are going to verify all the properties here in the numerical problem. Okay, now you see probability of xi given probability of yj. So you see how it is going to be. Probability of xi 0.3, 0.4, 0.3. What is this? This is probability of x1. Okay, probability of x2, probability of x3. So this matrix also you already know probability of y1. That directly I will be writing the values 0.8, 0.2, 0, 0, 1, 0, then 0, 0.3, 0.7. Here you see we need to multiply like this. It is not a matrix multiplication. Okay, it is not a matrix multiplication. Matrix multiplication you should not do actually. You cannot do the matrix multiplication here. Okay, here according to the I value and j value, the corresponding component must be taken. Okay, please make a note of it. It is not a matrix multiplication. Okay, here I am going to calculate probability of xi comma yj, which is equal to, okay, x1, x2, and then x3. Column wise y1, y2, y3. Okay. So this is x1, y1. It means that I is equal to probability of x1 comma y1. Probability of x1 comma y2. Probability of x1 comma y3. Probability of x2 comma y3, because joint probability value. Probability of x2 comma y2. Probability of x2 comma y3. Okay. Probability of x3 comma y1. This one is also y1. Probability of x3 comma y2. Probability of x3 comma y3. These values only we are going to calculate here. Carefully listen this what we are doing. I value and j value is equal to 1. This is I is equal to 1, 2, 3. Here also. Okay, here you see this value is probability of x1, probability of y1 given x1. Please refer this matrix what is available. This value is already available with you. Okay, this value is available with you. So here I am going to calculate this. Okay, this value is what? First one is x1, x2, okay, x3, y1, y2, y3. Okay. So now you see this, what we are going to do, this value, okay, I will be taking first row means all the values are going to be x1. Second value, all the values are x2. It's very easy. The first value 0.3 is going to be multiplied with the first row in this matrix. Okay, 0.3 into 0.8. Okay, 0.3 into 0.8. It means probability of x1. Okay, probability of x1 into probability of y1 given x1. Okay, that is the matrix, no? So how to calculate this? Very easy. The first component is nothing but probability of x1 into probability of y1 given x1. Similarly, probability of x1, this value is probability of y2 given x1, like that. Okay, so I don't want to spend the time. Use this, put the corresponding I value and the corresponding j value. Okay, second column means j is equal to 2. Third column means j is equal to 3. So I can take this. It means very simple. X1 first, this is x1, probability of x1. Okay, probability of x1. Here also x1. Here j is varying. It means that first row you multiply probability of x1. That's all in this matrix. 0.3 is multiplied here. The answer is going to be 0.24. Probability of x1 will be multiplied with this value. Okay, 0. So the answer will become 0.06. Okay, answer will become 0.06. This answer is 0. Okay, second one, you take 0.4. Two values are 0. Center value is equal to 0.4. Then you take this 0.3. First value is 0. Second one is going to be 0.3 into 0.3. The answer is going to be 0.09. Next one, 0.3 is multiplied with 0.7, 0.21. This value is conditional probability matrix. So conditional probability matrix is calculated here. It is consisting of three properties actually. First property, sum of all the elements in row, all the elements in a given row which will be giving the x value. Okay, which will be giving the probability of xi. First row means probability of x1. Okay, then second row means probability of x2. Third row means it is going to be probability of x3. You see, add all the value. The answer is going to be 0.3. This value is 0.4. This value is 0.3. Okay, so this one can be verified. This is given already. Okay, the first source symbol probability is 0.3, 0.4, 0.3. So same answer we are getting. It means that we have done the multiplication correctly. So now this is a new calculation. Okay, now we are going to calculate when you column wise, when you add, that will be resulting your destination symbol probability, which will be probability of y1, second column probability of y2. Okay, you have to add all the probabilities to get a probability of yj. That is the second property we have studied in joint probability matrix. So you see this answer is 0.24. This answer is equal to, what is the answer? 0.21. Next one is going to be, next answer. What is the answer? Next answer, say middle one, what, add all the values, 0.55. What is the answer?
55.
What ma?
0.55.
0.55 is the answer. Very good. So now I can write. Okay, destination symbols are going to be y1, y2, y3. Their probabilities are given. Okay, calculated 0.24, 0.55. Okay, 0.21. Now you can easily calculate the entropy. H of y can be calculated. H of y, you see minus is outside. J is equal to 1 to capital N pi log base to pi. Okay, so now you use this probability minus 0.24 log base to 0.24. Okay, plus 0.55 log base to 0.55. Okay, side by side all of you calculate and verify your answer. Don't waste your time. 0.21. Okay, so if you calculate, the answer is going to be 1.44 bits per symbol is the answer. Now we have calculated h of x is the source entropy is calculated. Source entropy answer is 1.5. Destination entropy is calculated after finding the JPM. From the JPM only we have calculated the probabilities for the destination symbol using the properties. Okay, so now you tell me what is the properties not checked inside this JPM. There are three properties. Okay, one is row wise, you will be getting x of y. Sum of the elements in column wise, you will be getting probability of yj. Okay, what is the next last property? One of you please tell me. I'll be happy. Even one student knows about this.
The sum of all the elements should be 1.
Yeah, very good. You see, a matrix is given. Please listen. It is a clue. Okay, it is a clue. One matrix is given. If you add all the elements are equal to, if you add all the elements, answer is equal to 1. You can say that given matrix is a joint probability matrix. Okay, that is the clue. Very, very important. Please make a note of it. I'll be giving blindly this joint probability matrix and I'll be asking to find out all the entropies. By the time, if joint probability matrix is given, you can calculate any matrix. You can calculate any matrix. Okay, joint probability matrix is given, you can calculate any entropy, you can calculate any matrix, you can calculate. Okay, so you see this 0.24 here also 0.3 0.3 plus 4 0.4 plus 0.3 0.7. This value is 0.3 0.4 plus 0.3. Answer is equal to 1. So three properties are satisfied. Now what we are going to do, we have calculated h of x and h of y. Now I am going to calculate, okay, now I am going to calculate h of, okay, h of y by x. It is a conditional entropy. Okay, it is a conditional entropy. The conditional entropy can be calculated. Okay, conditional entropy can be calculated using this formula, double summation. I is equal to 1 to capital M. Okay, I is equal to 1 to capital M. J is equal to 1 to capital N. Probability of xi comma yj log base to probability of yj given xi. You take two matrices. Okay, I will be writing two matrices here for easy to substitute easily. 0.8, 0.2, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0.3, 0.7. Okay, this is your conditional probability matrix. Probability of yj given xi is, okay, probability of xi comma yj. I am writing the joint probability matrix here for the reference. Okay, joint probability matrix is 0.24. Okay, 0.24. Some of you know the procedure, you can calculate it. Don't wait for my answers. 0, please tell me the answer. What is the answer for this? Okay, 0.4, 0, and then 0, 0.09, 0.21, like this. Okay, so now you see this corresponding coordinate is going to be taken. I'll be taking, okay, I'll be taking here first one, we will take I is equal to 1, j is varying. So now I'll be writing 0.8. Okay, 0.8 log base 2, here 0.24. Okay, it means I is equal to 1, j is equal to 1. Probability of y1 given x1 0.24 is given. Plus next one, I is equal to 1, j is equal to 2. Probability of I think I have done the mistake here. Please, sorry for that. Please correct me if I am wrong. Okay, nobody told. Okay, so now first we have to consider this x1 y1. X1 y1 means x1 y1 0.24 log base 2. Okay, 0.8 probability of y1 given x1 plus second one 0.06. It means x1 y2 probability of x1 y2 is 0.6 log base 2 probability of y2 given j is 2, y2 given x1 is this value. Okay, 0.2. Next answer is 0. We don't worry. Next one, this value probability here also 0, here also 0. No calculation. Now we are going to this. Okay, we are going to this and we are considering this. Okay, this is 0.4. Okay, 0.4. It means probability of x2 comma y2 log base 2 probability of y2 given x1. Probability of y2 given x1 is this answer. Okay, that is going to be 1 actually. Sorry, this is 1, not 0.1. 1 plus next one. This answer. Okay, I hope you can understand. This is nothing but probability of x3 comma y2. Here probability of y3 given x2. Okay, that answer I am writing 0.09 log base 2 0.3 plus next one. Okay, just we are giving the I value and j value, corresponding coordinates are taken here, like your matrix multiplication only, matrix processing only. So next one is 0.21. Okay, 0.21 log base to 0.7 actually. Okay, 0.7. Okay, 0.7. Okay, when you calculate, the answer will become 0.480. That is bits per symbol is the answer. H of y by x. Now the calculations are over. Hereafter, no need of calculating the conditional, joint probability using the matrix. The last class, no, I gave list of formula. Okay, list of some simplification formula. Use these formulas. Okay, use these formulas. Okay, these formulas are given. Okay, use these formulas because you know h of y by x, you know h of x. You can calculate directly joint entropy. Okay, you can directly calculate joint entropy. Using this formula only, I am going to calculate, instead of calculating manually, I am using the simplification formula. H of x comma y is equal to, it is a joint entropy or system entropy. H of x, okay, h of x plus h of y by x. Okay, the answer is going to be 1 point. This answer already we know. Okay, this answer already we know. You go back. What is the answer we found for h of x actually? What is the answer for h of x? 1.57. That will be substituted. 1.57 plus h of y by x is 0.80. Okay, the answer is going to be 2.05. Okay, 2.05 bits per symbol. Okay, bits per symbol. It's a joint entropy, system entropy. Okay, next one is which is pending. The answer is going to be, any one of you please tell me what is the answer for calculating, what is the answer for h of x by y. Okay, last class I told the significance of the conditional entropies. Okay, conditional entropy. So now please tell me, any one of you, this is left to you. No need of calculating directly with h of x by y. H of x by y can be calculated by using the given formula. Please tell me, any one of you. Any one of you, please tell me. What is the answer? Use the formula h of x by y I want. Use these formulas actually. I want h of x by y. Use the seventh formula. Use the seventh formula. Just subtraction only. H of x by y is equal to h of x comma y minus h of y. Already just now we have calculated the joint entropy h of x comma y, and we have calculated h of y. Subtract the answer h of x comma y minus h of y, which is equal to h of x by y. No. Use the seventh formula. Use the seventh formula. What is the answer?
0.61.
What ma?
0.61, sir.
0.61 is the answer. Okay, very good. Remaining students, please, already I told examination only numerical problems will come. There is no derivation because derivations cannot be asked. Okay, so practicing, without practicing you cannot do. Lot of tricky questions will be available. Okay, so h of, very simple, h of x comma y is equal to h of y, okay, plus h of x by y is the formula which is available. H of x by y is the conditional probability. One conditional probability is this, another conditional probability is this, which is equal to h of x by x comma y minus h of y. So when you subtract 2.05 minus 1.44, the answer is equal to, okay, answer is equal to 0.61, okay, bits per symbol. Okay, bits per symbol. Okay, now we will see the mutual information. What is mutual information? Mutual information is the average information gained by the receiver. All are average measures only. I of x comma y is equal to h of y minus h of, okay, y by x. H of y minus h of y by x. You see this, h of y is equal to 1.44, okay, minus 0.48, which is equal to 0.9607 bits per symbol. It's a correct information received by the receiver. Already I told. Okay, so 2 bits transmitted, 2 bit received. Okay, h of y is 2 bits again. But h of y by x is indicating the error present in the this is the error actually. Okay, this is the error. So this is out of 1.4 bits, you see h of x 1.57 is transmitted, but 1.57 according to this problem, please listen, 1.57 is the actual information transmitted, but we are receiving 1.44 only. Out of 1.44, 0.48 bits are error actually. So actual information is this. Okay, one more formula. I of x comma y is equal to h of x minus h of x by y. Please tell me the answer, any one of you. H of x is equal to 1.57. Okay, information loss is going to be, okay, information loss is going to be h of x by y. That is going to be 0.61. What is the answer? What is the answer? Calculate and then tell me another mutual information.
0.96.
1.57. Please calculate and then respond. Students, please, I am not happy because you are not at all telling any answer. What?
0.96, sir.
0.96. 0.96, no? 0.96, right? So
Yes,
you see, 0.96 bits per. Both answers are matching. Okay, so what happened here? This is the way 1.7 bits are transmitted, but 0.6 bits are going to be the 0.61 bits are loss actually, information loss. Okay, information loss. So you see this 1.57 minus information loss. The actual information received by the actual correct information received by the receiver is 0.96. Okay, here also 0.96 is the answer. This is the significance. Okay, so today's class what we have seen, you see this problem is, okay, they gave source symbol probabilities. Diagram is given. This diagram is called the channel transition diagram. Channel transition diagram is consisting of conditional probabilities. Okay, if the diagram is like this, how to write the conditional probability matrix? Based on the connection, based on the INJ coordinate, you put all the coefficients, all the matrix elements inside. I have written clearly here. Okay, so now already I told that matrix is given, you should be able to write the you should be able to draw the diagram. Diagram is given, you should be able to write the matrix. Now we have to calculate all the entropies. The list of formulas are very important. Yesterday's class I gave the list of formulas. Okay, list of formula I gave already. So now you see this. Now you see I have calculated h of x using the formula. Then I know probability of yj given xi, probability of x I know. I can calculate joint probability matrix. Joint probability matrix is equal to, joint probability value is equal to P of x and probability of yj given xi. According to INJ coordinates, okay, INJ coordinate, I am multiplying the corresponding I value with probability of corresponding probability of xi with the probability of yj given xi. I got this. Okay, this I value, this those who are not able to understand, first write this matrix first. Okay, then you take corresponding I value, j value, then you take probability of xi and probability of yj given xi, multiply. So 1 or 2 multiplication also I have written. So here I have multiplied everything. I have calculated h of y. I have verified the properties of joint probability matrix. Okay, h of y is calculated. H of y by x is calculated. Then using the directly given formula for calculating h of x comma y. Instead of calculating the joint entropy like this, we can using this matrix also you can calculate. Okay, using this matrix. What is the formula? H of x comma y is equal to minus double summation I j probability of xi yj, okay, log base to probability of xi comma yj. This formula also can be used for calculating h of x comma y. Instead of avoiding number of calculations, we are using the simplified formula. H of x comma y is equal to h of x plus h of y by x. I got this answer. Then I can calculate h of x by y. Okay, using the formula, this formula. Okay, so answer is this. Mutual information is the actual correct information received by the receiver. So last class I have explained information loss, information error. Okay, those things are verified here. There are 2 formulas, that one also verified here. So one more problem, please note down. This is available in my notes. Okay, so next class only I can do in the Saturday class. Already I told. Okay, Saturday special class. Okay, almost 60 students are here. Please listen. Okay, my special class, the special class link I will show. Okay, special class link is available here. Where is that special class link? You see this. In the team you can see. Okay, in the team you can see. This is the special class link. Special class ITC C1 F2. Okay, this is the link for okay. When you click this, you will be attending the special classes. When the special class will be conducted? Special class will be conducted from 10:30 to 11:30. Okay, another class is from 3:30 to 4:30. So with that, I am going to complete the channels actually. Okay, I am going to complete the channels. Please attend, all of you. My request to attend all the classes, both classes. Then only you can attend all the questions in your CAT 1. Please, all of you, because I have missed 3 classes. Okay, yesterday I have compensated 1 class. Another 2 classes will be compensated. All of you, please attend 2 classes. Make yourself to attend both classes. Okay. So second numerical problem. Okay, students, I will be reminding. Once again, I will give reminder by tomorrow morning, today also. For the special classes, inform to your friends also, those who are studying F2 slot under me, 10:30 to 11:30. Special class Saturday, 27 to 21. Okay. Next one, second problem. Okay, another 5 minutes I will be completing. Find all the entropies. Question, find all entropies all entropies and mutual information. Mutual information for the following channel shown in figure. Okay, shown in figure. So now you see this x1, x2, x3, x4, x1, x2, x3, x4. Here y1, y2, y3, y4. Okay, you see the connection. x1, y1 connected, x1, y2 is connected, x2, y2 is connected. Okay, x2, y3 is connected. Somewhat number of symbols are increasing. Okay, you see the connection. x4, y1 is connected. Corresponding probabilities I am writing. Corresponding probabilities are written. Okay, here 0.5, 0.5. Okay, all the values are 0.5 only. 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. Diagram is given. Now I can write probability of yj given xi is equal to, okay, xi is equal to, you see this row wise x1, x2, x3, x4, y1, y2, y3, y4, x1, y1 0.5, x2, y2 0.5, x3, y3, x1, y1, x1, y2. x1 is not connected to y3, x1 is not connected to y4. Their values are 0. Next one, x2, y2 connection is there, 0.5. Okay, x2, y3, sorry.
Sir, x2,
So
y1.
that was 0, yes.
Okay, this value is 0, 0.5, 0.5, 0. Next one, x3, y3, x3, y4. Okay, x1, y4, x4, y1 is connected. This is y1, x4, 0.5. Then x4, y4 is connected, 0. Okay, now the problem is like this. Which is the next probability to calculate the remaining things? The question is like this only. Diagram is given, you have written this. You have written the matrix. What is the remaining data, remaining probability is necessary to calculate? With that we cannot proceed,
Joint
no? Only conditional probability is given.
Joint probability.
Joint probability.
Joint probability will not be given, ma. Joint always, please look, please. Joint probability matrix will be given. Joint probability matrix is given here. Joint probability matrix can be calculated. Okay, sometimes I will be giving joint probability matrix. Okay, what is the for calculating the joint probability value? Which probability is necessary?
Source symbols probability.
Source symbol probability is not given. Okay, P of xi is not given. Please note down, P of xi is not given. Okay, we came to know that x is consisting of how many source symbols? What is the value of m? What is the value of n?
4, sir.
4. Destination side how many symbols?
That's also 4.
Source and destination is having 4 symbols. So x1, x2, x3, x4. Y is consisting of y1, y2, y3 and y4. There are 4 symbols. Source side we have 4 symbols. Destination side we have 4 symbols. You have written. Suppose the input symbol, that is the source symbol, what is the probability? Because you please make a note of it. Destination symbol must be calculated. Okay, must be calculated. You have to calculate. Problem we won't give. Okay, we won't give this destination symbol. But here, this is necessary. Your problem should consist this P of xi. But it is not given. What shall we do? Okay, that is the question. Suppose P of x, okay, P of x is not given. Please listen. P of x is not given. Okay, consider that source symbols are having, okay, source symbols, okay, source symbols are having equal probability. Please note down this, equal probability. It means that probability of x1 is equal to probability of x2 is equal to x3, probability which is equal to probability of x4. Equal probability means what is the answer? All the source symbols are having equal probability. What is the value? I gave that clue here. Okay, source symbol probabilities are not given. If source symbol probabilities are not given, provided, please listen. Source symbol probabilities are not given, provided probability of yj given xi is given means, okay, we have to assume that very important point. Okay, source symbol probabilities are not given and provided probability of yj given xi is given. Probability of yj given xi is given. Conditional probability is given. Input source symbol probabilities are not given means you have to assume that input symbols are having, source symbols are having equal probability. Equal probability means what is the probability value? Each symbol is going to take which value? Equal probability. Total symbol, 0.25. Total probability is equal to 1. You know that. What is the answer?
0.25.
0.25. Okay. Please note down this. Probabilities of all the points. Please note down. These are very important. Okay. Because you see in the examination point of view. Okay. If you are able to take then using the calculator, you will be finding the answer within 5 minutes. Okay. But these clues are, if I give any tricky question like this, you should be able to answer those things. Okay, listen carefully. Probability of yj given xi is given, and p of x is not given, then assume that, okay, p of x is having p of what I'll format. Assume that
Equal probability.
all source symbols are having equal probability. Okay, now you can proceed. Refer my class notes. You have source symbols, you have this probability of yj, and remaining probabilities, remaining entropies you can calculate. Okay, 0.25 you can easily write. Okay, you can easily write what is the, all are having equal probability. Okay, all are having equal probability. What is the entropy? H of x can be calculated. H of x is equal to, okay, h of x is equal to minus 4 times of 0.25, okay, log base to 0.25. Okay, then you find out this. Then you go for the probabilities of xi comma yj is equal to probability of xi into probability of yj given xi. Okay, it means that all are 0.5, no. Okay, you multiply that value, all the values with 0.25, then you will be getting joint probability matrix. Okay, then joint probability matrix is obtained. You go for h of y by x, which is equal to h of y by x is equal to minus double summation, okay, probability of xi yj log base to, okay, probability of yj given xi. take the corresponding coordinates of I and j and then multiply. Probability of xi comma yj is available here. Okay, and this conditional probability values are available here. Once you calculate this, remaining things can be easily calculated. So that is h of x by y is equal to h of y minus h of y by x. H of y must be calculated because you are going to add all the elements in probability of xi comma yj. You will be getting probability of y1, probability of y2. That is the destination symbol probability. Then you calculate. After that you substitute here, you will be getting this, right? Then you can calculate your mutual information. I of x comma y is equal to h of x minus h of what is the formula? Mutual information. I of x comma y is equal to h of x minus h of x minus h of x by y. Okay, h of x by y or h of y minus h of y by x. Okay, this is the way you can calculate. Tomorrow morning, if possible, I will be doing one more problem. Then we will start channel capacity. Thank you for attending today's class. Thank you. We will meet tomorrow morning by 10:30. Next class by 3:30 to 4:30. All are requested to attend both classes. Thank you for attending today's class.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.